All right, well, this quick little video is going to bring to light a pet peeve that I know I have when I'm listening to sports broadcasters, and you may very well have this pet peeve too. And some people don't even know the proper use of this word that I'm going to talk about. And I guarantee you, once we talk about this today, you're going to hear it over and over and over. But the good thing and the benefit for you is that then you're going to know the proper use of that word and whether or not the broadcaster who just used it properly or not. Because I guarantee you, it's probably 50% of the time that a broadcaster uses it incorrectly. And it really is annoying, at least for someone once you learn the proper use of this word. So you're going to hear it in sports, obviously, play-by-play, reporting, studio hosting. You're going to hear it in other areas of the news. So if you listen to the news, you're going to hear it. You listen to the radio, you're going to hear it. And it's probably going to be something that maybe makes you a little bit more anal like me once you hear this. So let's talk about this word. And I have to give a lot of credit to my former broadcast partner, Bill Rogan. About 30 years ago, we were broadcasting together. And I don't know if it was me that used the word, it could have been, or someone else, but he pointed it out and it always stuck with me. Okay, here's the word. I don't want to waste your time. Here's the word so you can understand the proper way to use it and the proper way a broadcaster should use it. Today's game is going to be the Giants versus the Bills. Today's game is going to be the Jets versus the Packers. If that sounds correct to you, you're wrong. The proper word is versus. It's not verse, it's versus. I remember, however it came up, Bill and I were in the broadcast booth or watching a game or something, and the broadcaster used it, verse. And he said, "What's this guy writing poetry?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And that's when he explained to me, verse is writing that's in a metrical style, often containing a rhyme. That's the exact definition. I just Googled it before I did this video. Writing that's in a metrical tone, often containing a rhyme. So verse, it pertains to poetry, writing, prose. That's verse. Verses is one versus another, one against another, opposing forces. That's the meaning of verses if you look it up in the dictionary. So if you're broadcasting and you're talking about the Jets and the Bills or the Jets and the Packers or whoever the teams are, it's the Jets versus the Packers. And if you're writing poetry, if you're cuddled up, curled under your covers with the little light on at night and you're writing poetry, that's a verse. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. That's a verse. And if you're talking about sports, it's verses. You'll hear it in news too when they talk about this party versus that party, or this candidate versus that candidate, or this idea versus that, or this faction versus that, or in a conflict of some sort. That's verses. Whenever they say verse, it's only appropriate if they're talking about writing, poetry. So now you know, and now maybe you'll be as anal as me, but I guarantee you, you'll probably hear it used incorrectly at least 50% of the time. If you do, drop a comment. Let me know where you heard it, because there's probably a lot of different areas in life that you'll hear that word used correctly or maybe incorrectly, and I'd love to hear about it. So leave a comment, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.